Welcome to the Hermetic uINversity Level 1.2. The all is mind. Mind, as well as metals and elements, may be transmuted from state to state, degree to degree, condition to condition, pole to pole, vibration to vibration. True Hermetic transmutation is a mental art, the Kabbalion. What does it mean to transmute? To change from one nature, from one substance into another, to transform. In our case, mental transmutation is the art of changing and transforming a mental state into another. What if I told you that everything you see and everything you experience is happening inside your mind? Not just your personal reality, but the entire universe itself. The first Hermetic principle states, the all is mind, the universe is mental. But what does that really mean? It means that reality, this world you live in, is not just physical. It is a mental construct. It is a projection of consciousness. Before anything exists in the material world, it first exists in thought. What is the all? The ancient wise men call the all the infinite, eternal, and unknowable source from which all things arise. It is pure consciousness, the mind behind creation, the formless essence that gives birth to form. It is beyond time, beyond space, and beyond duality. It contains and transcends all opposites. Everything exists within the all, and nothing exists outside of it. Or the all would not be the all. It is infinite in time, and it is eternal. It must have always continuously existed, for there is nothing else to have ever created it. And something can never evolve from nothing. If it had ever not been, even for just one moment, it would not be now. It must have continuously exist forever. There's nothing that can destroy it, and it can never not be, because something can never become nothing. It is infinite in space, which means it is everywhere, because there's no place outside of the all. It can only be a continuous space without break, without separation, without interruption. There's nothing to break, to separate, or to interrupt its continuity, and nothing with which to fill in the gaps. It is infinite, absolute power, and there's nothing to limit, restrict, restrain, confine, disturb, or condition it. It is subject to no other power, for there is no other power. It is immutable. It is not subject to change. It cannot be added to or subtracted from. It cannot be increased nor diminished, nor can it become greater or lesser in any respect whatsoever. It is the infinite living mind, which the illumined call spirit. And if you were looking for a definition for God, there it is. If the universe is mental in nature, then mental transmutation is the art of changing the conditions of the universe. This is the magic that is described in so many of the ancient mystical works. We might not meet them every day, but throughout history and even in today's world, there exist master mental alchemists who are able to control the elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air, spirit. If you read the autobiography of a yogi, you learned a lot about these masters who are able to perform miraculous events. The mental power of these alchemists can control storms, earthquakes, fires, plant growth, levitation, animal behavior, and many other mystical phenomena. But you do not need to be a master mental alchemist to work on the mental plane and perform mental transmutation. In fact, all the psychic phenomena, mental influence, mental science, new thought phenomena, operate under the same principle of mentalism: clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, ESP. And what has been kept particularly secret throughout the world's history? Not only that we can transmute our own mental state, but we can also transmute the mental states of others. Most of the time unconsciously, but quite often consciously, and not always with good intention. This is where ceremonial magic may play a part at individual level, but also at collective level. Those with ears to hear, let them hear. Think about it this way: every invention, every masterpiece, every decision, all started as a thought in someone's mind. Everything you have ever accomplished in your life at first started with a thought in your mind. According to this principle, the universe itself began as a thought in the divine mind. The Bible tells us, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." But the original Greek version doesn't say word, says logos, thought, which means divine reason, intelligent thought. So, in other words, in the beginning was divine thought, the creative mind. And this mind was with God, and this mind was God. So when John says in the beginning was the Logos, he's saying that before anything physical ever existed, there was intelligent thought, a divine blueprint, a cosmic logic that gave birth to creation. This means thinking itself, not just speaking, is the true origin of creation. And what does this mean for you? If everything began as a thought, then your thoughts are in fact your creative powers.